Whenever you're ready.
Once there was a young rat named Arthur.
Can I stop and then can you just read that? And then start
You didn't
again?
tell me that.
Yep.
Okay, Arthur the rat. Once there was a young rat named Arthur who could never make up his mind. Whenever his friends asked him if he would like to go out with them, he would only answer, I don't know. He wouldn't say yes or no either. He would always shirk making a choice. His Aunt Helen said to him, look here. No one is going to care for you if you carry on like this. You have no more mind than a blade of grass. One rainy day, the rats heard a great noise in the loft. The pine rafters were all rotten, so that the barn was rather unsafe. At last, the joist gave way and fell to the ground. The wall shook, and all the rats' hair stood on the end and feared in horror. This won't do, said the captain. I'll send out scouts to search for a new home. Within 5 hours, the 10 scouts came back and said, we found a stone house where there is room and board for all of us. There is kindly horse named Nellie, a cow, a calf, and a garden with an elm tree. The rats crawled out their little house and stood on the floor in a long line. Just then the old one saw Arthur. Stop, he ordered coarsely. You are coming, of course. I'm not certain. And Arthur, undaunted. The roof may not come down yet. Well, said the angry old rat, we can't wait for you to join us. Right about face, march. Arthur stood and watched them hurry away. I think I'll go tomorrow, he calmly said to himself. But then again, I don't know. It's so nice to snug here. The night there was a big crash. In the morning, some men with some boys and girls rode up and looked at the barn. One of them moved a board and he saw a young rat, quite dead, half and half out of his hole. Thus the shirker got this do. Kit, the quick little kitten, thinks it bit a pretty big fish. Dress. Many of Jeff's best friends slept in mesh tents in pleasant weather. Trapped. The harrowing black cat dashed at any man and lands on the plaid carriage. Lot. The honest swan stops and acknowledges the fox dodging the bothered wasp. Strut. Mother loves butter that comes from the southern countryside. Foot. The butcher should put the pudding in the wooden nook to cook. Bath. Can't have the staff asked to transfer to the enchanted castle in France. Plot. Lawrence often offers Ross a Florida orange and horribly strongly frothy Boston coffee. Nurse. The early bird preferred the early worm. Fleece. These unique machines teach people to speak and reason. Face. The raven waits until the late day for the great wave to break. Palm. Father and Ma said to calm the facade in the Nevada Plaza. Thought. The small walrus caught the hawk in the salty water. Goat. The rose slowly grows to Owen's old grove. Goose. Beautifully music booms and humans move to the groove. Price. The shy writer types at home to fight the silence in the mind. Choice. The spoiled boy hosts the toy from the soil. Mouth. Mountains of flowers crowd the grounds about the house. Okay, near. Deidre's fear seriously interferes with her ideal career. Square. Beware of scarf fairies, rare Mars, and scary prairie bears. Start the Sahara party marvels at the star of the safari. Not. Laura Wam's aura reformed Thor's horse for the important war. Force. The affordable boar snores hoarsely and notoriously whores imported pork. Cure. The tourists endure oral tours of Europe and proceed gourmet bourbon. Happy. The coffee, salami, and spaghetti and macaroni are ready. Letter. Sugar covers a tiger's whiskers. Comma. Bertha and Cinderella's saga is a drama. Okay. R. Richard Wilbur and Harry are running around the treacherous river. Wow. Linda and Ellie pull belly muscles, laughing laviously. Okay. The singing mockingbird is swinging on the ring and dings the awning. That these being gathered in breath.
Can you do the one before and say what the letters are?
Oh, okay. TH. That these gathers and breed three authentic breaths together. H. Harry and Hillary happily harvest heaps over herbs behind the beehive. YOD. The cute, dutiful blue cockatoo resumes cooling suitable tombs. I don't know that word. W. Will and Drew whistle where the wind blows between the whimsical weeping willows. ING. Miss Fanning is walking and hiking in Wyoming. S. Susie lives in her sister's house on Easy Street with her Siamese cat and Siberian husky dog.
How do you identify your gender?
White.
Your gender.
English. American. Now what happened? Indian.
No, your gender, not your race.
Girl.
Yeah. Okay. How do you identify your gender?
A female.
And your race?
White.
And how old are you right now?
21. No, 76.
And what year were you born?
1946.
And can you tell me where you lived, if you lived in somewhere longer than 6 months, and how long you lived in each place, like where you grew up?
I lived in East Boston.
For how long?
That's where we were born, my sisters and I and my brothers. We lived there over 50 years. Yeah, and then I moved to Winthrop, and I bought a house there and raised my 4 kids.
And where do you live now?
Chelsea.
And how long have you been in Chelsea?
25 years.
And where were you born?
Boston, Mass.
And you were raised. Where were you raised?
In East Boston.
East Boston. Okay. What languages do you speak?
English.
And what's the extent of your education?
Quit in the 9th grade of school.
And what is your occupation, or what was your occupation?
I was a stitcher.
A what?
Stitcher.
What's that?
Stitching.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I made buffers for cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I was 15 when I went to work. Yeah, 90 cents an hour. Yeah, good money.
And how did you start doing that?
My boyfriend at the time, his sister worked there, so that's how I got the job.
And what was the occupation of your parents or caregivers?
Ma was a bartender and a mother to all of us, and my father was an alcoholic.
Uh, what do you think about your accent?
I don't know, I don't listen to it.
What are some characteristics of it? What do you think other people think about your accent?
I don't care.
Do you think they have any first impressions about it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
What would that be?
that would be, they like me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
like your accent?
yeah.
What do you think about your voice?
I think it's good. Yeah, it's English. Yeah.
Do you sound like the rest of your family?
I don't know. June? I don't know. I can't tell you.
Okay. Um, what was it like growing up in East Boston?
Very rough. We didn't have much to eat, and we lived in cold apartments and not healthy apartments either. Roaches. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't easy. Let me tell you, we had a rough life,
Mm-hmm.
So what we did for our kids, hopefully we did the best for them, you know.
Do you have a big decision that you made in your life and how it impacted you?
Yeah, getting married at 18. Got married at 18. 19, had my first kid. 25, I had all four. Yeah, so I mean, it was good. I enjoyed having my kids. They grew up with their cousins, which was good. Yeah.
Where did they grow up?
Yeah, they're all good, They're all working, they have their own kids and they're taking care of them as much as they can. So I don't have to worry about them. That's good. They're all on their own. Yep.